Where have you been? Like, what's the tea? We're about to get it. We're about to get all up in my business. Girl, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kee Samone. If you are new here, and if you are not new here, girl, thank you so much for returning. I know it has been a minute. It has been a long time since I have talked to y'all, since I posted here on YouTube, and I thought that it would be crazy to just come back out of nowhere with like a vlog or like my regular style videos without catching y'all up, doing a little Q&A, giving y'all a little life update. So that's what we're getting into today. If that interests you, then go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below, girl. Tell me how much you missed me, because I missed y'all. I miss y'all so much. And don't forget to turn on those post bell notifications so that you'll be notified every time I post a new video. And also don't forget to slide on over to Instagram and TikTok and follow me there _Kee Samone. So I posted on my community tab here on YouTube, and then I also posted on Instagram. So again, if you're not following me there, make sure you follow me there, girl, because I'm posting on my stories quite often. So whenever you're not seeing me here, you could definitely catch me over there or over on TikTok. But without further ado, we're just gonna go ahead and jump into these questions. I know y'all like, girl, where have you been? Like, what's the tea? We're about to get it. We're about to get all up in my business. Okay, so obviously the biggest question, and probably the most awaited question, was why the 2-month break. So I took a 2-month break because I'm gonna be all the way 100 with y'all. I was on that little brink of time where I was like, yeah, I'm very much so overwhelmed, very much so burnt out, very much so overstimulated, very much so just overwhelmed, and I felt bogged down, not just with school, but just with like personal things that I was dealing with. So yeah, I thought that it would be best for me to just give myself some grace, take a step back, and come back when I felt like that I needed to, because the last thing that I want to do is come on camera with energy that is not going to benefit y'all, that's not going to feed y'all, that's not going to, you know, be my best self. And obviously I know that I'm, you know, I can show the good with the bad, but at that very moment, the bad wasn't what I wanted to give y'all, especially stepping into the new year. So I felt like it would be right for me to step back, give myself some time, get myself together, and then start off my 2025 with y'all on a lighter note, you know? So yeah, we'll definitely get into like some other things in my vlogs, so stay tuned for that. But just for a short answer, I just truly needed the mental break. I needed to focus in on my schoolwork. I'm in my last semester of my bachelor's program, and I just really felt like that I needed to focus on that. So the next question is, how has school been? Are you graduating soon? So like I just said, I'm in my last semester. So yes, I am. If you're new here, I went back to school back in winter. Yeah, I went back to school back in winter of 2023. So now coming up on spring 2025, I'll be graduating with my bachelor's in cybersecurity in May. And y'all, I cannot be more excited. Like, I'm so over it, okay? But I'm so proud of myself for going back to school. I'm so proud of myself for locking back in. I feel like anybody who ever wants to start doing something, especially in this age, if you don't know, I'm 31. So anybody like going back to school or starting something new, which cybersecurity isn't new for me, but going back to school was. So I think we psych ourselves out a lot. We really do. And we underestimate ourselves and what we're capable of. And although there were times where I wanted to quit, and although there were times where I was just like, why did I do this? Why would I put myself through this? It definitely was for a reason, and I'm so proud of myself for sticking it out and really just putting my best foot forward. And yeah, so yes, I'll be graduating school soon, and school is going great. The next question, just staying on this topic of like school and things like that, what is your dream position after you graduate? My dream position after I graduate, I'm gonna be honest, I don't have a dream position, because I don't dream, of working for someone else. If I would say what I'm interested in, I would definitely be interested in a cyber analyst role, a Linux administrator role, and I also would be interested in taking a cloud administrator role. So out of those three things, that's what I would do. When I was in the military and prior to now, I was a system administrator, basically help desk. And yeah, I definitely want to pivot from that. So I would say that either of those three roles, if it was a remote role, it would be perfect for me. So that's exactly what I'm looking for. There's so many questions about my locks and my new hair journey and everything like that, so we're just going ahead and dive into it, because I know I left y'all on such a cliffhanger right after I cut my locks, and y'all probably like, oh my god, what the heck happened? So first question, do you miss your locks? Do I miss my locks? No. Surprisingly. Do I reminisce on having my locks? Absolutely. I look at old pictures and I'm like, wow, I was so gorgeous with my locks. And I just reflect on all the different seasons and like the periods of time that I went through in those growth phases. And I just look back and I'm so proud of them. Like, I'm so proud that I was able to grow my hair that long. My hair has never been that long. Obviously, since I have locks, they're gonna hold like the most retention and whatnot, but I'm just so proud of myself for even growing my hair that long. I feel like once I started seeing like my friends and people that I know here in person, they was just like, wow, like, yeah, it's working. But do I miss my locks overall? No. Am I proud to have had them though? Absolutely. I think they were gorgeous. I still think they're gorgeous, and who knows, maybe in the future I'll start another lock journey. How has your new hair journey been? Has it been easy to readjust to having shorter hair? So at first, I'm going to say no. At first I was low-key kind of, I don't want to say freaking out, but I was just trying to figure out what my rhythm was. Like, I didn't have a hair care routine. I didn't know what products to use. Like, I wanted to find a routine and a regimen that was going to work for me, which I'm going to share with y'all soon, because I feel like that I've kind of gotten my groove. I've been cutting my own hair. I've already recut my hair 2 times since y'all seen me, because my hair has been growing like crazy, y'all. I've been trying to keep myself in like this pixie look and not the Ice Spice look, you know what I'm saying? Like the mini fro. Like, I want to keep like a smooth pixie, okay? I don't know, it's just such it's just such a close like proximity to my hair getting too long and me not liking it. Yeah, the journey has been good so far. I feel like that I have a good routine, again, which I'm gonna share with y'all, so stay tuned for that. I found some products that really work for my curls. I know what guards and things to use for my desired look for my pixie cut when I cut my own hair, you know, tapered in the back. I've been doing all that. So I'd say the journey so far has been a learning one, because I've not seen, touched, or dealt with my loose natural hair since what, 2018. So that's a long time. That's a very long time. But so far, now that I've gotten my routine down, it's been pretty good. Okay, so we're going to hop into a little bit of fitness. Like I said, if y'all don't follow me on Instagram, definitely follow me on Instagram, because I've been posting a lot about my just workout journey and things like that. Back at the end of the year, which there is a question about winter arc, which I will touch on that after this. But y'all know, in the past couple of years, being in the gym or doing some type of physical activity has been a staple for me. My physical health is very important to me, but also just keeping this body right and tight, like, it's just such a confidence boost. So from a health standpoint, it's very important to me, because I mean, hey, things are happening to us left and right, and one thing that I want to do is make sure that I'm taking care of my body, have a good balance, because I do love to eat, and you know, I do love to partake in a little drinky drink. So I need to be able to balance that out and not just have too much of too many good things, and make sure that I'm keeping my body up. So the next question is, how are you doing on your fitness journey, and how is it working with your how are you doing on your fitness journey, and how is it working with your coach? Hey girl, I think that my fitness journey is in such a good place right now. I feel like that I have went through periods of time where my fitness journey has either kind of fallen on the back burner or not. But one thing that I do apply myself for is being able to pick myself up and pivot and keep going. So last year I was more so focused on like cycling and Pilates and Legree, like just some really like toning workouts, if you will. And ever since the end of last summer, I would say, is when I really wanted to lock in on the gym and focus more on muscle building and sculpting my body to the way that I wanted it to look. So that's really the main reason why I kind of switched up my routines and everything like that and got more so in the gym. How has it been working with my coach? It has been amazing. A shout out to my girl Beto, Coach Beto. I'll make sure to leave her information down in the description box below. She also has a YouTube channel, so make sure you go subscribe to my girl. Working with her has been amazing. I feel like that anyone who has a very specific goal, especially if you're a woman, please consult with a trainer. Like if you're not training with somebody one-on-one, that's cool. Get a virtual trainer like Coach Beto. Now I have worked with her in person for sure, but for most people it's not very convenient to be working with a coach every single day. Schedules don't align, and for me, my schedule is just a little bit crazy. It's a little bit all over the place, especially because I'm in school and I don't work out at the same time every day for most of the days. So having her be able to create a plan in an app, she has a workout app. I absolutely love that. Like the convenience, being able to log my weights, being able to time my exercises, being able to keep up with my reps and things like that. I think that has been amazing. I love her down. Okay, she also has events here in San Antonio, Booty Brunch and Bubbly, and she's definitely just a girl's girl. So I'm so happy to have met her. She's not only my coach, she is my friend, and I really with her. Like that's my girl. The next question is not really a question, but gym tips. Hey girl, I feel like the best gym tips for me or from me, what I would say is consult with a trainer. Again, like I said, even if it's just somebody that curates a plan for you, reach out to somebody and have a conversation with somebody. I highly recommend reaching out to my coach. She is amazing. She's awesome. And talking to her, telling her exactly what I want, telling her where I'm at, what my past looks like with fitness, and just describing my goals. I feel like that is so much better, easier, and more effective to have a plan that is tailored for you, tailored for your goals and what it is that you want. I think that that's so very important. So that would be my main tip, is to consult with somebody and not just walk up in the gym picking out random exercises that's probably gonna help you, probably not gonna help you, or probably not gonna get you to your goal faster. I feel like the main thing is to have a plan, and a trainer is going to get you that plan. Okay, so another question is, are you and wifey moving anytime soon? Y'all in my business. Are we moving soon? I don't want to put the word soon on it, but moving is definitely in our future. I don't want to speak on too much on where and when, but moving is definitely in my future. I feel like that we have built a great life here in San Antonio. We bought our first home here together, and I feel like that is a staple in my life, one that I will never forget. And also, I retired from the military here. That transition was a crazy journey within itself, and I feel like that we have created such a good, network of friends, associates, and yeah, I feel like that we've grown a lot here, but I definitely feel like that we're outgrowing the space, outgrowing just the environment, I guess. And I know you're probably wondering like what you mean, like outgrow the environment. My wife and I are military veterans, and I'm also a military brat. I have never lived in one city for this long. We have been here since October 2019, and it is now March 2025. And what is that, like going on 6 years? Yeah, so this October will make 6 years that we've been here, which is freaking insane. Like I've never ever, like in my childhood or adult life, lived somewhere this long. So I'm getting antsy and I'm ready to explore something new. I'm ready to spread my wings, and I'm ready to be somewhere where I can grow in the next chapter of our lives. So just stay tuned for that, because y'all will see that as well when that comes up. Okay, so missed you, girl. I missed you too, girl. I missed y'all so much. Like, this feels so new and fresh, and I'm just like, I missed you, girl. How about a winter arc summary and progress? So my winter arc, if you're not new here, then you know that I had like my winter arc going on, which I was doing a fitness journey with my coach. I was doing not a fitness journey, I was doing a fitness challenge with my coach. It was the Make It Reindeer challenge. She does it every year, and that really kick-started me preparing for the new year. I feel like that my winter arc went very well. Like, I actually, you know what, I think I'm gonna go ahead and post some progress pictures here where y'all can see the difference between the beginning of my winter arc and after, what my body transformation looked like. And that was just in 6 weeks, y'all. 6 freaking weeks. So I'm so proud of just the strides that I made in my fitness journey. Now, there are some things that I did fall off on, which is like journaling and my devotional, but definitely continuing to have that open communication with God. I'm happy that I was able to do that, because there were so many times where I really did need to lean into him, and I felt like that I had nothing but him. And anybody who's going through anything, or anybody who is having anything heavy on them, please lean into God. Like, please. I think back on the times in my life, like when I was younger and all of the things that I was going through, and when I felt so distant from him and didn't have that relationship going, and I'm like, wow, the faithfulness of him and the way that he carried me and protected me even when I strayed so far away. It's amazing to me, and that makes me even more grateful to have the relationship that I've cultivated with him now. That within itself was really great, but like I said, the journaling definitely fell off. The fitness was still good. I was a little shaky around New Year's, and then immediately after that I got sick, so I was out of the gym for like a full 2 weeks. So that kind of threw off my, winter arc a little bit, but I did pick back up, and I'm back in. I've been pretty much like the end of January, all throughout February, and now that we're in March, I have been solid, and I feel so good. I have so much energy. My body, not to toot my own horn. I'm not tooting no horns, but I'm so proud of my body right now. And yeah, so I would say the progress has been amazing. Definitely, like I said, some things that I did fall off on, but I think overall it served its purpose and what I needed it for, and I am very happy about that. Hey girl, I miss seeing you on my feed, but hoping all is well. I miss y'all too. Thank you so much. All is definitely well. Topics to cover could be aging with audacity. I find myself fearing the aging process more and more, and I hate that for me. I definitely, it's interesting that you bring this up, because I'm one of those people that's like the complete opposite. I feel like ever since I was young, and which I don't know, maybe this will change for me in the future, but ever since I was young, like I've always wanted to be older. I don't know what, I don't know, I feel like it's the complete opposite for most women. Like, they don't want to get older, they fear getting older, and I think that there is so much beauty in growing. I think that that's the goal, to grow old and live a long, beautiful, long, healthy life. I think that I was super excited to turn 30, and it was something that I was craving, because I just thrive off of change. I thrive off of progress and growth. And I think to focus more on that aspect and not the age aspect, that'll probably make the most difference for you. I think when we focus too much on the number and losing our youth, that's what is the downer. But when we focus on all the things that we've gained, like knowledge, we've grown in our finances, we've grown emotionally, we've grown physically, all the things that we've learned, all the new things that we have in our life, I think those are the things that we want to focus on most. I feel like that I look back on my younger self and I reflect on all the lessons that I've learned, And I'm like, wow, like you are really that girl. Like I'm proud of just the personal growth that I made within myself. And I'm not by any means saying that I'm perfect or anything like that, but I just look at where I was mentally and I look at myself now and I'm like, wow, young Kee will be so proud of you. Like teenage Kee, early 20s Kee will be looking at me like, wow, like I'm proud of you. So try to look at it in that aspect. Really look at where you were and where you are now and find the good things in that to be proud of. And I feel like that's what's going to make you feel comfortable in your age and getting older. The wisdom, just the growth, all of those things, focus on that. Aging with audacity, I truly embrace where I'm at right now, and I think that we all should, because it is a blessing to be at the age that you are now. I think about friends that I've had that's passed that did not see this age, and I can only give all that glory back to God. Like, thank you for keeping me. It's truly a blessing to still be on this earth and living our lives, like being able to walk, being able to talk, being able to move, being able to learn, being able to even chase your goals, whether you're reaching them in the time frame that you want to or not. Like, you still have the opportunity. You woke up today and you still have the opportunity to go forward and to do great things. And I think that we should dwell more so in that. I hope that that kind of helps you to shift your perspective when it does come to aging, to just not focus on the number. Not focus on the number. Focus on the other good things that we have in life. Okay, comparison. I'm always comparing myself with other women and diminishing a piece of myself every time I see a beautiful woman. I hate that for myself. Any tips to stop that mental cycle? So me, myself, I'm gonna be straight up and I'm gonna be straight honest. I've never been as confident as I am now today. My teenage self, my younger 20s self, even my mid 20s self was constantly comparing myself to other women, and I had to figure out where that stemmed from. So one thing that I would suggest is to do some shadow work. Let's figure out where that came from in the first place. Like, did it stem from childhood? Did it stem from a specific event in your life? Did it stem from a relationship? Like, where did it come from? Once you figure that out, start healing. Start healing, because there is something within you that needs to be healed if you are constantly looking outward and comparing yourself. You are your only competition, okay? Your competition is your past self. Your competition is yourself yesterday. We should only be looking at ourselves, and we are our own it girl, it woman, whatever you want to call it. I think that I had to grow a lot within my insecurities, or grow a lot from my insecurities. And if y'all want, I can definitely have like some deep dive talks. I don't know, lately I've been feeling a little bit more vulnerable and just comfortable within my experiences and feeling like that I want to share or talk to somebody about it. So why not talk to y'all? But that could be a conversation for a later date. But I had to figure out where it was coming from, and I had to heal that, because I only have myself. So at the end of the day, when you lay down and you go to bed, you have yourself. And if you're constantly in a battle with yourself and beating yourself down, it's almost as if, you know, you don't love or value what you've been blessed with. And I think once we do, or once we're able to embrace ourselves the way that we are, because let's face it, nothing's gonna change within us unless we actually change it. And really, there's only a certain amount of things that you can change. I also feel like that social media has played such a crazy, weird role in playing on people's insecurities. And again, I fell victim to this before. And I think that being able to use social media as a tool for motivation instead of for comparison is where we need to be. Anybody that you follow on social media that makes you feel insecure about yourself in any way, and it could be small, it could be something, you know, maybe their hair is the way you want your hair, or maybe their body is the way you want your body. Anybody who you follow that makes you feel insecure in any way, I don't care who they are, unfollow them. Okay, unfollow them, or silence their page, or, you know, whatever it is that you need to do. You should not be looking at anything that is going to feed into your insecurities. You want to follow pages and follow women that are going to motivate you in some way, motivate you to do something to change whatever it is about yourself that you're not liking. Show up in places where you feel like that you are going to relate to women the most. So whatever your interests are, I would show up there. That way there's other women there that you can relate to. And again, with the whole social media thing, only follow women that motivate you and that make you feel good about yourself. That does not make you look in the mirror and question yourself, because you shouldn't be. And also start hyping yourself up. Like, start hyping yourself up. Figure out the things that you really love about yourself and start relying on that. If it's because of how you look, well, let's figure out what is it about how we look that we want to change, and actively change that. You know what I'm saying? If it's something with your hair, like I said, actively change that. Try new hairstyles. If it's something with your appearance, what can we do in our off time that is going to enhance our appearance? Is it, you know, adding a little bit of makeup to our routine? Is it doing a little extra skincare so that we're extra glowy? Is it going to the gym so that once we look in the mirror, our body is like, T? Is it that, you know, we have like a little stubborn belly fat or something like that? What is the eating habits looking like? Let's change that. So I think that looking inward, again, doing the shadow work, looking inward, that is truly going to help us, and focus on the things that you can change to make those things about yourself a lot better. So the last and final thing is, what are some things on my bucket list? I definitely want to skydive. I definitely feel like that I can handle that. I think I would be very scared. Like, back if you asked me in my early 20s, I would have been like, hell yeah, I'm gonna jump out of a plane. But I feel like now I'd probably be a little bit more like, so definitely skydiving. I love being able to conquer something. So that would be something good for me. Bucket list is getting my dream car. I don't want to say what my dream car is, but I guess, would that be a bucket list thing? No, it wouldn't. Living abroad is definitely on my bucket list. And I've lived abroad before, but it was when I was active duty military, and I've always wondered what it would be like to live abroad and not be in the military, like just be on my own time, not have any restrictions. So that's definitely on the bucket list. What's on my bucket list is having a TED Talk. I used to want to be on a TED Talk episode so bad. I still do. It's just not in the forefront. But if I ever had the opportunity to be on a TED Talk or just do any public speaking in general, I definitely want to knock that off of the list. On my bucket list is definitely public speaking engagement or a TED Talk. If I did do a public speaking engagement, I would want it to be for like a women's event, something that has to do with women empowerment. I would absolutely love to do that. We're gonna keep it at 3 for now. We're definitely gonna keep it at 3 for now. I don't know why I'm at such a loss when I'm thinking about stuff on my bucket list, but we're gonna keep it at living abroad. We're going to keep it at skydiving and public speaking and or TED Talk. So that wraps up just the life update questions that y'all have for me and the Q&A. I truly appreciate y'all for submitting questions. I truly appreciate y'all. I'm so excited to be back here on YouTube. So the next video you can be expecting is a vlog. I'm just ready to continue to grow. Again, I'll get more into like just some personal vulnerable things coming up in the vlog. So if you want to know like more details on what I got going on, then make sure that you stay tuned for that. But I don't know, I just feel like that I'm definitely in a good space. I'm feeling so much more refreshed. spring is almost here. I don't know, I'm just coming back alive and, you know, getting ready to graduate. I'm excited about that. We have some trips scheduled coming up soon. Again, I'm over here just rocking my new look, and I really been loving it. I feel so sexy. I feel so free. I'm, you know, a lot more excited when I'm getting ready, and, you know, just, I don't know, I just feel super feminine, and I'm just proud of everything that I have going on right now. My camera is about to die, so that is telling me to go ahead and wrap it up. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I know that I was MIA again. I apologize. I miss y'all. I love y'all, but for my mental health and just for everything that I had going on, it was definitely necessary. So I hope that you understand if you are still here. Again, go ahead and leave me a comment down below. Let me know how your 2025 has went so far and what you look forward to seeing here on my channel. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn on your post bell notifications so you'll be updated when I post my next video, girl. Be sure to slide on over to Instagram and TikTok and follow me there at _Kee Samone, and I will just see y'all all in my next video. Oh my God, this feels so freaking crazy. I'm just so excited for y'all to see this video. I'm just so excited to be back talking to y'all, and yeah, girl.